I woke up this morning feeling sore, which is the norm for Fibro warriors. And what I tend to do usually is stretch before I hop out of bed or before my feet touch the ground. And then today I decided to jog, to move around. And it may seem silly. I did that like in my space, just back and forth in the corridor at a slower pace, just to get my muscles reactivated, and then also to numb some of the what can I say, some of the sensory issues that happen like in the morning with chronic illness warriors or Fibro warriors. And then, yeah, I just jogged for 10 minutes trying that out. And to say that I stretch every day is not always the case. Sometimes I forget. I wake up and I'm like, yay, like nothing has happened and that I'm well again. As it's a constant mind game with chronic illness or invisible chronic illnesses such as like fibromyalgia, you tend to forget. And today my reminder was that my feet were sore and I needed to do something before I hopped out of bed, as I've been a little bit more active than usual for the past 3 days, and I knew that there would be some form of like impact. Regardless, there's always some form of like sensory thing happening. So stretching and then jogging, and then sometimes it's yoga or Pilates and movement. The reason why I'm sharing this is that sometimes you may be in a situation where you're struggling with newly diagnosed and then struggling every morning with the stiffness, soreness, not just the feet, the whole body. And some of the things that I learned were through physio was just to incorporate stretching as a reminder before getting out of bed, and then out of bed then adding something on. It can start from like 5 minutes, build up to 10 minutes, doing something like, let's say, yoga or Pilates via videos on YouTube, or any techniques that you already know. Those are the things that help. And then whatever else activity that you enjoy. Sometimes I do some dancing and jogging, which I used to love. I try to do things that not for a long time, including walking. Like for jogging, I know it's something that's like a high cardio thing that is likely to activate the muscles much more quickly and could potentially cause a flare up. I don't do that for like a long time. With the walking, I do that for a longer period of like 30 minutes. Then I also am very aware mind in my mind thinking, don't go beyond a certain point, don't overdo it, even though I'm enjoying that moment, not to push it, because then there would be consequences afterwards. It might not be immediately. It could be the impact will be exhaustion or some physical aspects tomorrow. Yeah, that could happen. Another example is like over the 3 past days, I've gone to just local events where I was standing for, let's say, 20 minutes or so, and I could feel soreness. And that was an indicator that soreness in my feet and my legs. And that was an indicator that I need to find somewhere to sit, rest, and then stand again. In some situation, it might be more difficult, but then it's just being, I guess the lessons learned here is just being mindful and alert to everything that's going on with your body. Not to say that we already aren't alert, but then it's just those things that instead of getting carried away, to be mindful of when to pull back, step away to minimize potential triggers.